Welcome everyone to another video today. My name is Nicholas or Nick Greer. It doesn't matter to me, so let's get into it. And today I will be talking about the Marvel Comics character known as Shanna the She-Devil. She made her first appearance in her own series, issue 1, in December of 1972, where she was created by Carol Suling and George Tuska. Shanna O'Hara, or Lady Plunder, was born in Africa, where her father worked as a diamond miner. At 6 years old, her father accidentally killed her mother, which is his wife, when her pet leopard became viciously violent. After this traumatic experience, Shanna was against firearms and moved to the US to stay with other relatives. There she became a successful Olympic swimmer and track athlete. She then became a licensed veterinarian. Finishing college, she became a zoologist in New York City, where she raised animals with the inclusion of having her own leopard named Julani, who unfortunately didn't last long after it was shot and killed by a zoo guard. After Julani's death, Shanna took care of her cubs, who she named Inna and Biri. Going back to Africa with the cubs, she decided to live the wild life, where she wore Julani's skin as clothing as a way of honor. This is where she became Shanna the She-Devil. Now living the wild life, she will find her true love known as Skaar after meeting him when they were kidnapped by Malgato, a priest who tried to sacrifice them to the sun gods. After their marriage, they were prisoners of the alien race called Nuwali. As a prisoner, it's revealed she was pregnant, giving birth to her son Matthew. The evil geneticist known as the High Evolutionary reconstructed savage land, leading the three back to their normal lives in the wild. At some point, Shanna was granted extra dimensional powers, which turned her into Mother Nature, basically. She gained this power from a terraformer after it was destroyed. If you're wondering what a terraformer is, I honestly have no idea what that is. Couldn't find any information about it. These terraformers seem to be important as Skaar's evil brother, Parnival Plunder, tried to steal information from them. Anyway, with these newfound powers, Skaar was a bit worried about her and wanted the High Evolutionary to turn her back to normal. However, the High Evolutionary wanted to expand her powers. Joining the High Evolutionary and expanding her powers, she finds out that her powers was affecting her mind, causing her to be less human the more powerful she got. Luckily, she returned her powers back to the terraformer when Skaar was injured while battling the High Evolutionary. Afterwards, Shanna fell into depression while taking care of her son. She eventually will lose her home after it was burned down by a tribe. This tribe was unhappy about the extra dimensional powers she possessed and wanted her dead. Soon, Shanna and her family left Savage Land after having issues with its people that lived there. Shanna and Skaar are next seen in the Secret Invasion storyline alongside many tribes from Savage Land fighting Skrulls, a shape-shifting extraterrestrial race who invaded Earth and disguised themselves as our favorite heroes of the Marvel Universe. Later on, Shanna became a host of The Designer. And who is The Designer, you ask? I honestly have no clue. Couldn't find any information about the character either. This designer creature was accidentally released by Skaar, son of Hulk. However, this caused her to believe she's the ruler of Savage Land. She will control dinosaurs as a way to get rid of anyone that that gets in her way. Luckily, the designer realized that it can't remain in Shanna's body any longer as he was killing her. When Skaar set an army against Shanna, the designer left her body. Shanna's next appearance is when she and some SHIELD agents got stranded on the island located on Savage Land. A machine powering a dampening field on the island led to their crash. This led to them to be vulnerable to monsters on the island. However, natives on the island killed all the SHIELD agents, including Shanna, after she met Wolverine, who crash landed soon after. Luckily, she was resurrected thanks to Amadeus Cho, who convinced the tribe to do so. It's revealed that the dampening field was keeping a hostile alien locked up. During this time, Hulk arrived where he's about to lay the smackdown on Wolverine, but it was interrupted by a gorilla who attacked Hulk, leading to the machine's destruction. This released the imprisoned alien, which is named the Dark Walker, but luckily it left Earth. Now with superpowers again, her relationship with Skaar began to crumble because of her powers. Before things could go any further, a plant-based alien race began invading Earth called the Cotati. One of them was a mage named Ventri, who managed to mind control Shanna into joining them. Managing to free her mind from the mage, Skaar was stabbed by one of the Cotati soldiers. Fortunately, Shanna managed to save his life. Shanna's last appearance was when she became the host of the Phoenix Force, alongside Echo and the Red Widow. The Phoenix Force is one of the most powerful entities in the Marvel Universe. Red Widow is a super soldier cyborg, and Echo is the adoptive daughter of Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin. Now let's move on to her powers and abilities. With her connection to Savage Land, the longer Savage Land lives, the longer she lives too. Her strength is about the same as 10 men combined. She can run for 52 miles per hour. She can shoot blasts of fire, control plants and animals. She's also athletic, experienced in hunting, foraging, healing, and combat. She's also a trained veterinarian and can read Latin.